First, I just want to say thank you so much, Rosa, and thank you to Rosa's team for including us in the Greenpoint Film Festival again this year. I was here last year to speak about Kat's film on Newtown Creek as well. And all of these films were beautiful. Did you guys like that? They were really beautifully well done, and especially the Gowanus film as well. It was just excellent. So I just want to, congratulate the filmmakers as well. I don't know if anyone is here from that, but yeah. So Kings of Wildflowers at Broadway Stages is about 3 years old. We'll be turning 3 on the beginning of the installation of Green Roofs in July or June of 2016 is when we started. We opened to the public in September of 2016, and so the Greenpoint Community Environmental Fund, which you heard us talk about in the film, is the grant settlement with ExxonMobil, funding that was set aside from that settlement that was used to pay for developing and building out this green space. And Broadway Stages, our amazing partner, contributed to that amount, and with a match, a very generous match. And so coming up on 3 years, we are looking at how we're going to continue to expand and grow in our community and in North Brooklyn. And as the project manager, I've been really curious and listening and paying attention to what our community members want, what they'd like to see in terms of programming and activity and science.
Well, clearly showing the resources, having them streamed at a central library site, and one of the key ways to change the minds and hearts of people is to get through the schools. So all of my maps, I try to make them PDF, easy to download. We're developing curriculums. I'm from the Gowanus Canal area, so we have a whole STEM curriculum that is available for local schools who want to play environmental detective. This is the tear sheet for doing so. So the way the film festivals can help is, one, propagate the message, which you're doing a fabulous job doing, and then second, provide those digital resources through the internet to make people aware that those efforts are going on.
How can we get you more? Could you guys come down here and get a little closer? How can we get you more of an audience? I mean, I know it's raining and there was a bike marathon or whatever, and it's Sunday afternoon, but what can we do?
Hire a social media guru.
Who's my social media guru?
I don't know.
I need a social media guru.
Me too.
We are always thinking of how to make things that people don't really care about more Instagram worthy. So one of the funny reasons why we have red balloons is they rock for photos, right? The only reason I have a community science film is I've got a cool red balloon, and that's the reason. I'm not going to be.
It's a very cool one.
And so part of how film and film directors can help is they introduce the concept of how to get messaging over to people who are glazed with data. Everyone has a 15-second time, attention span these days, and we need to find ways to navigate in this new brain environment. People are saturated with information, with stimulation, and so we have to find this happy balance of either exciting them or calming them. And that's where things like film festivals help, because you can try to figure out if people want something mellow or they want something exciting, and we try to calibrate our mats, our community
First
events.
question, I guess I direct Eymund, am I saying that right?
Yep.
So the underground creeks and streams that you're studying, is there, I kind of have like a waterproofing background, so I've been, in my work, I've come across that basically water always finds its way, so you can't necessarily stop it, you have to just direct it where you want So like, what is the goal as far as once you have these streams mapped, as far as improving? Are you looking to direct the streams, or like what is the next step goal of the project?
So that's an excellent question. The next step goal is to stop doing stupid stuff. So by that I mean we mapped a spring that's in the basement next to a sewer main. And on the other side of the building is the Gowanus Canal. The property owner is pumping that freshwater spring that the first tide miller built his house on directly into the combined sewer overflow. He's paying money to do that 24 hours a day. That freshwater spring then goes as contamination and comes out around the block as sewer overflow. So the next step is we, A, give that data to the state and say, listen, there's an opportunity here for a green infrastructure grant to divert the spring pump from one side of the building to the other side of the building and just let it flow out into the canal as clean water. And really what we're trying to do is find those logistical circumstances where you have a school that's pumping out water into a combined sewer overflow that has a large park that a truck's coming by every day to water the dying trees. How can we connect those two logical things? And so I'd be mapping those kind of opportunities, including for the Bushwick in the park and the movie that you saw. The water's flowing underneath, and there are some spots further upstream where the water is still clean once it gets into the sewer.